𝗬𝗧𝗘 Test 4, Listening Mock Test. Summarize spoken text. According to researchers, studies on pig tissue show that tissue may be retained and cells can restore their functionality 1 hour after death. The scientists hypothesized that their cutting-edge technique would improve the number of organs that are accessible to people in need of organ transplants. The experiment involved the scientists stopping the hearts of many pigs. The animals were connected to a special device after 1 hour, which pumped a blood replacement through their bodies. About 13 compounds intended to boost cell function and reduce inflammation were present in the fluid, along with some blood. 6 hours later, the remedy had at least partially repaired the harm caused by the lack of oxygen when the heart stopped pumping blood. According to the study's authors, genetic analysis of the tissue revealed that when circulation was restored, the process of mending cells started. The pigs did not exhibit any signs of electrical activity in their brains during the trial. Through this trial, they seek to improve the number of organs that can be used from donors who have serious brain damage and cannot recover. Their goal is to halt organ damage that occurs when blood flow is interrupted.
PTE Help, Listening Test 4, Summarize Spoken Text 2. Supply chain management, which covers all procedures that convert raw materials into finished commodities, is the management of the movement of goods and services. It entails the deliberate simplification of a company's supply-side operations in order to optimize customer value and achieve a competitive edge in the market. Increases in productivity and efficiency can directly affect a company's bottom line. Additionally, effective supply chain management shields businesses from costly recalls and litigation as well as the media. The corporation converts raw materials by employing equipment, labor, or other external factors to create something new, which is at the core of the supply chain management process. Despite not being the last step in the supply chain management process, this end result is what the manufacturing process ultimately aims to produce. Sub-processes within the manufacturing process, such as assembly, testing, inspection, or packaging, may be further broken down. A company must be aware of waste and other manageable issues during the production process that might lead to changes from the original intentions. For instance, a corporation must address the issue or go back to the previous phases if it finds that it is utilizing more raw materials than it had anticipated and procured.
PTE Help, Listening Test 4, fill in the blanks. Number 1. Seasonality is a property of a time series in which the data goes through predictable and recurring changes on a yearly basis. Seasonal refers to any predictable variation or pattern that recurs or repeats over the course of a year. Seasonal cycles are seen within a single calendar year, but cyclical impacts can occur throughout time periods that are either shorter or longer than a single calendar year, such as increased sales as a result of low unemployment rates.
PTE Help, Listening Test 4, fill in the blanks. Number 2. The secret to a successful retail business, regardless of what a store sells, is to effectively manage performance, return on investment, and other financial metrics. Retail growth often involves expansion, but only when capital investments result in a positive cash flow. Retailers are wasting good money if their ROI is negative. To better understand the profitability and financial health of their company, retail managers must measure as many business variables as they can. The 4 Rs of retail should depict a financially robust and steadily improving image when paired with other financial measures like same-store sales. PTE Help, Test 4, Listening Mock Test, fill in the blanks. 3.
A tornado ripped through homes on Smith Island Thursday night, causing significant damage to the remote community in Somerset County, Maryland. Videos by local residents showed as it swept onto land around 7 p.m. and tore through buildings. Maryland Governor Larry Hogan said 50,000 people across his state were without power due to the strong storms. Smith Island, which sits in the Chesapeake Bay, is home to around 260 residents and only accessible by boat or helicopter. Governor Hogan also said they are ready to assist the local response.
PT Help, Listening Test 4, highlight incorrect words. Question number 1. In thought experiments and science fiction, robots or highly developed artificial intelligence that wake up and become sentient are a common theme. The question of whether or not this is genuinely feasible is still hotly contested. We are in an unpleasant situation as a result of all of this uncertainty. We don't know how to build conscious robots. This matter is crucial because the development of sentient robots will have profound ethical repercussions. Just like with frogs and insects, we are unable to directly detect awareness in computers or the software that runs on them. Nevertheless, this is not an insurmountable issue. With the use of tools that measure non-visible types of light, such as X-rays, we may detect light that is invisible to the human eye.
PTE Help, Listening Test 4, highlight incorrect words. Question number 2. We create robots and other artificial intelligence to perform tasks that we cannot and do not want to perform. These ACE would need the same ethical concern if they had the human ability to have conscious minds. It goes without saying that just because an AI is conscious, it doesn't always share human preferences or find the same things disagreeable. But whatever those preferences are, they would need to be properly taken into account when using that AI. It is unethical to have a sentient machine perform tasks it finds unpleasant. This much may seem clear, yet there are more significant issues.
PTE Help, Listening Test 4, highlight incorrect words. Question number 3. Unprecedented occurrences, or disasters so severe that communities have never seen anything like them, are impeding efforts to prepare for them, according to recent research. For a more harsh future, risk management techniques based on historical climatic standards are no longer practical. The publication of the article coincides with record-breaking downpours and fatal flash floods currently plaguing parts of St. Louis, central Illinois, and southeast Kentucky. According to specialists, Kentucky saw a 1,000-year flood last week that claimed at least 37 lives and damaged or destroyed 40 bridges.
PTE Help, Listening Test 4, Right from Dictation Number 1. Classical mechanics is sometimes considered as a branch of mathematics.
PTE Help, Listening Test 4, Right from Dictation Number 2. The course places considerable emphasis on critical thinking skills.
PTE Help, Listening Test 4, Dictation Number 3.
Economic problems caused a big rise in unemployment.
PTE Help, Listening Test 4, Dictation Number 4.
Find out how to get your resources before your research.